Welcome back to Kushtka Garage, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I know I am. I just came back from a 2-month overlanding trip in Prince of Wales, Alaska, and wouldn't you know, I busted my window crank regulator on the passenger side. While I was there, had to do her dirty, tape her up, because we're way back on some logging road between Kasan and South Thorn Bay. Real bumpy road. Had to use Gorilla Tape to tape it up. Really shouldn't do that. You should use like painter's tape or something that doesn't leave a mark, but Gorilla Tape worked better because it's a very bumpy road and that window wanted to come down in spectacular fashion. And if it did that, we kind of would have been screwed for a bit. So while I was there, ordered up a new one on Amazon. It was waiting for me when I got home. So while I got a break in the rain, at least, let's go ahead and get you turned around, show you what's in the kit, and then go slap that puppy in. Alright, this is what comes in the kit. It is just the window crank, manual crank here, part that holds the window, and as you see, it looks exactly like the one that's on your vehicle. It should be a pretty straightforward procedure. I think most of these are 10 mils, and there's probably like 6 nuts, or a combination of nuts and bolts. And then, of course, we got to get that handle off. So let's go ahead and start by removing the panel. Okay, as you see, I got her all Gorilla taped up, and testament to how bumpy and nasty those roads are, it actually pulled the tape away. So if you're in a similar predicament and you tape yours up with duct tape like I did, and you got all that scrap on here, acetone should remove all of that just fine. But for replacement of this window crank purposes, this window is going to have to be up as much as you can get it, and then you can use like blue painter's tape, which doesn't leave a mark, and you'll tape it up in similar fashion just to hold that window in place while we remove the crank. But first we gotta remove this panel. Pretty straightforward procedure, especially if your panel's all banged up like mine is. So we got to remove this plastic piece right here so that we can clear that handle. We got to pop this out, and everything pops out with a screwdriver, whatever you got. We got to remove this handle, remove that panel, and then right in here, mine is missing, but there's a 10mm bolt. I'll see if I can find one when I put it back together that'll hold everything in together. Otherwise, this panel should just, after all that's removed, all that's really holding it on is these clips, and we'll just lift up that panel, pull it off, and get to work. So I got this door trim removal tool. You don't really need it for this, but I have it, so I'm going to use it. But otherwise, flathead screwdrivers or the like will work just fine. So I'm going to give this a go here. Pop out. That'll pop out. That'll pop out. One 10mm screw right here. And then to remove the handle, you can do it a number of ways. They sell a specific tool to do that. You can use a screwdriver. You can use the shoelace technique that I have on one of my videos if you're really interested. I found just a good old-fashioned pick. Works just fine. Put a link in the description for you. So let me see if I can get you in there without getting in your way. That's all it is, just a little clip. Pulls right back out. Put that clip back in for safekeeping. Let's see, how do I want to do this? There we go. Oop. Clips right on like that. And so when you slam it back in place, That clip will lock around this groove right there. Bob's your uncle, she's locked in. Now, after you remove that 10mm bolt that I don't have, you should be able to just get it out of the way. This is going to be all stuck on there. I already pulled mine off once, so it's pretty loose. I'm actually probably going to cut this out so I can get you a better view of all the mechanisms and everything. Okay, we have 6 bolts we gotta remove, or 4 we gotta remove, 2 gotta loosen. This one will come all the way out. That one comes all the way out. I believe this one and this one come all the way out as well. And then we can just loosen these up just enough to free the window. And again, you'll want to tape up your window with a painter's tape. Much like this, the blue tape there, or the orange I think will work. Okay. Everything is a 10mm. Get you down there. One, 2, 3, 4. And these, they just need to loosen them just enough to release the window. Or maybe that, no, actually, that's got to come all the way out, don't it? Yeah. Yep, never mind, they all have to come out. Some other vehicles just have studs, which make it a little easier. Now, so these are hanging on little clips right here. Just hangs on there in place so that the holes stay. So you pick it up, push it in. Make sure you can see that here. See how that is slotted right there so that the holes line up. Take it up. Now it's released. We do have to loosen these up here as well. We're going to go ahead and remove those two. They're also 10mm. And this will release the window. See where it's snapped here. Try it out. And that falls right out. Alright, there's your side-by-side shot. Here's the old busted one. There's the brand new one. As you see, it's the same piece. And should go right back in nice and easy. Alright, ready for installation here. Make sure we have the correct orientation. This side's going to be facing towards the inside of the truck. And hang this in here first. Hang that piece in. Now we want to secure this rubber piece here to the window. And now I'm just going to make sure that it actually rolls up and down. Put this on very lightly, not all the way. Okay, just test that out. Oh yeah. There we go. Works just fine. Alright, now I'm just going to hand tighten the portion that attaches to the window. So I don't want to break anything, just want her snugged up. Okay. Now we just got to put it back together. Alright guys, that's it. Bob's your uncle. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description for the part, for the tools, and hope it helped you out in some way. Hope it gave you a giggle. Thanks for sticking around guys. I'll see you on the next one.